But we will try to look at it from this way. All right, so guys, okay, sorry, it was a problem on my computer. Now I think you can hear me. Guys, my name is Angela. I am from Nepal. I am a teacher at this school, my English school in Meravili, here in Milan. And Maria, Teresa, I am so glad that you wrote this, because I think it was a problem from my side. Thank you for letting me know, and welcome to this webinar. Okay. Guys, please do introduce yourselves. Let us know where you're watching us from, what is your name, and if there are any questions that you want clarification to, I would be more than happy to help you out, okay? So, yes. Oh, hi. Oh, yes, I remember you, Alex. And I also, oh, Elvira from Rome. Hi, welcome. Okay. Eva Lieto, I don't see you. Okay, guys, you won't be seeing me because of connection issues. I've decided to put off my my camera so that we can communicate better. Okay, so that we don't have any disconnections during the class. Okay. Hi, Tatiana from Lyon. Nice to see you again. Nice to see you again. Okay, so today, welcome everybody. Today we're going to be talking about something very interesting. As you all know, wealth. Okay, so health is wealth. And Eva says that Eva is from Napoli. Very nice. And Alex says, yes, lately it's a frequent problem. Yep. Unfortunately, because everybody is using, these YouTube platforms, and so this is, and we're using StreamYard, so I think it's really overloaded. Valentina says, I'm Valentina from Milan. Welcome, guys. So glad to have you all here today. Okay, Maria says that she can now hear me, and she's from Rome. Very nice. Welcome, guys. Anyone wants to explain the word wealth? Okay. Do you know this word? Anyone? Okay. I am going to wait for your answers. Hi, Renzo. Hi, Renzo from Verona. Welcome. Welcome to this webinar. Okay, we're going to be talking about wealth, and I have just asked the question, if anybody knows the meaning of wealth. Okay, and how would you describe wealth? Okay, so I am waiting for your answers. It takes a little bit of time to get to the comments section, so please have a little patience. Thank you. Great. Elvira says, wealth is richness, yes, and abundance, plentiful. Okay, great. Eva, I would be rich. Okay, so riches, you're talking about riches. Nice. When you're rich with something, okay. Tatiana says, it's also prosperity, shows prosperity. Fine, yes. So most of you know the meaning of wealth. So basically linked to riches, an abundance, plentiful. Of it could also be a wealth of imagination. Okay, you can also talk about a wealth of information. It shows prosperity, it shows the richness. Okay, so Normally we're talking about, but in this focus activity, we're going to be talking more about money, liquidity. We're going to be talking about assets. Okay, we're going to be talking about wealth in general. All right. And Valentina says wealth means talking about money, how we manage money. Very nice. Good. All right. So let me turn these slides. All right. So this focus activity, wealth vocabulary, expressions related to wealth, discussing wealth in today's world, negotiating about money. Money is always an interesting topic. All right, so I need your input, okay? All right, so, oh, Maria says that can also mean health. Okay, so let me write down the word health, okay? That is what you mean. Good. All right, so a few questions here. What are the best ways to save money? Number 2, what are the worst ways to waste money? How important is wealth in today's society? So guys, I want you to answer these questions, okay? And you can answer all 3. You can answer 1 or 2 or 3, okay? You can choose an answer, okay? I will wait for your answers and we'll talk about it. While you are writing your answers, I am just going to continue talking and giving my input into what I think the best ways to save money are. Okay, so I think the best way to save money is to spend less, okay? A percentage of your salary, maybe you could put it away for a rainy day, okay? So that is how I would save money. People also save by investing into fixed assets, houses, land, gold. I don't know if I can call gold a fixed asset, but yeah. So things like that, okay? To answer your question number 2, what are the worst ways to waste money? I don't know. Whenever I think about spending money, I always think that if it makes me happy, I'm not really wasting it because it's making me happy, right? So I don't know. Some of my friends would say, oh, you waste too much money on shoes or on makeup or, I don't know, gadgets, electronic gadgets, but it makes me happy. So why not, A few materialistic things, going on holidays also makes you happy. So I wouldn't call it a waste of money. All right, so Elvira says the best ways to save money is investing in houses and financial funds. Nice. The worst ways to waste money are drugs or playing and betting. Yes, absolutely. The worst ways, yes, drugs. Okay, so I'm going to write down that word, drugs, okay? And gambling. Yep, gambling. Okay, spending money and putting money in worst investments. Yes. Tatiana says, I think the best way to save money is to invest it to your education and health. Fantastic. Very good. And Alex says, I think the best way to save money is a quarantine. Yes. Yeah, I know. But, it's strange, but there's a lot of online shopping going on. But I understand what you mean. Renzo says spending money for useless things. Okay. All right. Okay, so to go back to drugs and playing cards, or you mean gambling? So gambling is basically when you place bets, you go to the casino. What do? You gamble. Okay, so you're gambling. This is what you're doing. Eva says, I think the best way to save my money is hiding them so that I cannot spend them. The worst way to waste them is buying everything without considering poverty. Absolutely correct. Yeah. Valentina says the best way to save money is spending and choosing what could be cheaper, but most importantly, other things we usually buy. So Maria says, Alex, okay, because Alex says that it's the quarantine, it makes us save money. Maria says, Alex, I spend more money now during this quarantine than before. Okay. The worst way, Alex thinks, is the worst way to spend money is through tax. Ooh, yeah. Very debatable. Yes, very debatable. Yeah, but you guys came up with such interesting answers. Very nice. Very nice. So a lot of, like Tatiana says, you know, the best ways to save money is by investing in your own health and education. Okay, so absolutely agree with that. Worst ways to waste money, absolutely, when you're talking about drugs, drug addiction, gambling. Okay, so maybe you can waste money that way. And of course, guys, the third question, which is so important, how important is wealth in today's society? Okay, so now we're talking about riches, we're talking about the abundance, the plentiful resources. We're talking about wealth in general in today's society. How important is wealth? Okay, any answers will be greatly appreciated. So please do write. We live in an Instagram world, so the importance of wealth in today's society. So Eva says, wealth is basic in our society. Eva, by basic, what do you mean? Is it like a foundation of our society? Okay, Valentina says, for example, no smoking, no drinking too much, no spending money for fuel when it's not necessary. Yes, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually. So Elvira says, wealth is very important in our society, but it was like this all the time, all over the world. Since the beginning of mankind, wealth has been given so much importance, is what Elvira is saying. Yes, Eva, very good. The founding reason. Renzo says, unfortunately, it is very important because we have lost the solidarity. Okay, so this is why you think that wealth is so important. Yes, unfortunately, if you have money, if you have the resources, okay, when you're talking about wealth, you can go, you can get better medical facilities, you can get into better schools, or so they say. Okay, and this is what we mean. Wealth is very important for the balance of our life. Okay. Maria says, nowadays the wealth is too important. Okay, is very important. That people think that it is more important than values. Okay, Maria, I understand what you're saying. Nowadays, the wealth is very important. Okay, we never say too much important. Okay, we just say the wealth is very important. The people think that it's appearances are more important than values. Okay, very nice. I know what you're trying to say. Very good. Alex says, but if you save your money about something makes you happy and then you are sad you have saved your money, worse. But if you save your money for something that makes you happy and then you are sad, you have saved your money in a wrong way, I would say, Alex. Yeah? Okay. Great. So Alex, what I have understood is that if you save your money for something that makes you happy and you're sad in that process, then you are basically losing out, right? The balance is not there, is what you mean, right? Okay, so great. Yes, unfortunately, in today's world, yeah, wealth is given a lot of importance because with wealth you have more access to things. Okay, not only material things, also a lot of people think that they can buy happiness. Okay, in English we have a good saying. It goes like this. I'm going to write it down for you guys. It goes like this: money talks and bullshit walks. Okay, money talks, bullshit walks means that with money you can get anything done. Okay, Tatiana says, oops, it's a little slow, guys. Okay, Tatiana says, unfortunately, our society is based on the image of wealth, where wealth equals power, happiness, and position. Very good. Good sentence there. Just the spelling of happiness is with an A. Okay, happiness. Oh, no problem, Alex. It's my job to do so. Okay, so happiness. I'm just going to write it down, happiness with an A. All right. Yeah. So there is also another saying in English. We say, money cannot buy happiness. Okay. Oh, no, sorry. It's another one that I was thinking about. It's money is not everything. Okay. I'm going to write that down for you too. Money is not everything, but it is almost everything. Very contradictory. All right, so yeah, a few of these sayings that you can use in your conversations now and then. Okay, great. Let's move on. Oops. Okay. All right, so let's do this. It's a very nice exercise where you're going to match these opposites. So wealth vocabulary, match the vocabulary to the opposites. Okay, so wealthy, to borrow, to earn, valuable, frugal, to save. Okay, on the other column it's to lend, worthless, broke, to waste, to spend, frivolous. Okay, so now I want you to match the opposites. All right. All right. In Italy, we say un soldo risparmiato. Oh, sorry, my Italian is terrible. E un soldo guad. Risparmiato means to save. And could you translate that for me into English, Alex? All right. So most of you think that wealthy is worthless. Wealthy is broke. Okay. So we're talking about wealthy. We're talking about a very wealthy person, somebody who's very rich. He has a lot of fixed assets, liquidity, everything. Okay. And we're talking about a broke person who has nothing. For example, like, you know, I am so broke this week. Okay, just an example. I am so broke this week. I can't meet you guys for dinner on Friday at this very expensive restaurant. So I don't have money. Okay, this is what it means. What broke means. Bankrupt. All right. So to borrow, to lend. Very good, Eva. Okay, let me just quickly read Maria's message here. I think the life is one. Okay, I think, okay, we have one life and we should live it better, but with responsibility. We have to focus in which is the right way to invest our money and achieve a beneficial situation to enjoy. Absolutely. Very good. Valuable, frivolous. I'm going to give you the answers, okay? I'll give you the answers in a few seconds. To earn, to spend, good, Tatiana. Frugal, frivolous, nice. Alex says, I try to translate. Money saved is money earned. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, in English, we say the same. Yep, we say the same. And Renzo says, to earn is to spend. Nice, very good. So at least you guys tried, which is great. So to borrow, to lend, to earn, to spend, as is easy, valuable, worthless. I'm going to explain all these words, okay? To save, to waste. All right, great. I'm going to explain these words to you. As you know, wealthy already, okay, and broke. A wealthy person, a broke person, okay? The guy is bankrupt, he's broke, he doesn't have any money. Wealthy person, oh, he's very wealthy. To borrow and to lend. So, for example, let me take Renzo as an example, okay? Renzo, I would like to borrow $5 from you. So I am the borrower, okay? Because I have to give that $5 back to Renzo when I have it, okay? Later, maybe next week, I will give Renzo back his $5. So I have borrowed $5 from Renzo, and Renzo is the person who is the lender. He lent me the $5. Okay, so borrow and lend, that is the tangency there. Okay, so great. And Valentina says to earn is to spend. Yes, you earn money when you go to work and you spend money on groceries and so on. Okay, so that would be the opposite. Valuable and worthless. So you can talk about, oh, I have this example, I don't have it, okay, but I have this beautiful necklace. It's very valuable. It costs me $10,000. It's so valuable. And then I also have a pair of shoes that are worthless, which are the opposite of valuable. It's so worthless, it doesn't cost anything. I'm going to throw it away soon. Okay, so that is the difference. Frugal is, I don't know, have you ever watched the movie, have you ever watched Mickey and Donald? Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck, yeah. Okay, so there's this Uncle Scrooge who is very, very, very stingy. Okay, so frugal. He doesn't spend a lot. In Italian, you would call that person short arms, I think, or tirchio is what my students have told me. And frivolous is obviously the opposite. And then, of course, you know, to save money and to waste money. Okay, so great. And Alex says, if I lend you €5, next week you you will borrow €6. I hope not. Okay, yeah. But yeah, as my dad always said, don't lend and don't borrow money. That's what my dad told me when I was younger. But yeah, okay, great. So I hope that explains the differences to all of you. Okay, it's very, very commonly used. So it's important that you understand this vocabulary, right? Great. Okay, so this, we cannot do this. Okay, maybe we can do this. All right, so yeah. My husband thinks that I am with short arms, but I'm not. My husband is Italian, so yeah. Maria laughs. She says in Italian we use short arms. Yeah, the hands that don't reach the pockets. So from rags to riches. What do you mean by rags? Do you know? So rags are torn clothes. You know, it comes from the word, because in the old days, the people who didn't have money wore very old clothes and they were all torn and tattered. So they would, we call them rags. Okay. We also use rags to clean our cars at home, or to clean the floor. I mean, you know, not very sophisticated, but yeah, that's what we do. So that is what rags are. Okay. And then you're talking from rags to riches. All right. So we're going to talk about number one. What is the get rich fast belief? Anyone wants to give us an insight into get rich fast? Okay. Number two, do you think people can get rich fast? Okay. Number three, would you rather get rich fast or earn your money steadily? So steadily, slowly, but surely. Okay. Number four, would you like to have an unlimited amount of wealth? If so, what would you do with it? Number one. Yeah, Alex. What is the get rich fast belief? Win the lottery. Yes, I know that in Italy, we do believe a lot in luck and the lottery system, and that. I did buy some scratch and win cards, and I never won anything, which is very sad. But yeah, we try it sometimes. Do you think that people can actually get rich fast? I mean, besides winning the lottery, okay, besides that, do you think people can actually get rich fast? Okay, and Valentina says it depends on work. Okay, yeah, absolutely. So we're talking about startups, we're talking about people who are like, people could get rich fast. Like, let's take, for example, like people like Mark Zuckerberg, people who are very innovative with ideas that are revolutionary. Okay. Yep. Elvira says, there's a book, Get Rich in 1 Minute. I need to find that book. I don't know if any of you have ever read the book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It's a nice book, okay, on finances. It's a really nice one. I read it many years ago, and it gave me some insight. Okay, although it didn't make me rich, but it did give me some insight into how people thought. Okay, great. Yep. So some people try to invest in stock exchange. Well, that has never really worked out for most people, has it? Okay, Elvira says, in the internet, you can get rich very fast. I need to find out how that is done. Okay. And Valentina says, who is an important famous president or important player or singer or actor, for example? Okay. Yeah. Yep. Oh, Elvira, you read that one. Robert Kiyosaki. I forgot his name. Yeah. Yeah. He's the writer of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Renzo says, in my opinion, when people get rich fast, probably they are stealing. They're doing something illegal. This is what you think, yeah? Right, Renzo? Yeah, they are. Well, most of us think that way, don't we? Or they're doing, some illegal trade, drugs, and so on, is what we think, yeah. But then there are also the innovators, so they do get rich fast. Okay. So nice, very, very interesting opinions. Okay. And Tatiana says, I'd rather earn money steadily instead of getting rich fast, because in this case, I would value my effort more and would be more happy to spend my money as well. Fantastic. Yep. So you would value your money and your effort. Yep, absolutely. That's a very interesting and very nice way of looking at it. All right, so what about number 4? Would you like to have an unlimited amount of wealth? If so, what would you do with it? Yes, Elvira. You're right. When I was younger and I read Kiyosaki, he said, start your own activity and buy houses. Yeah, he always says to invest in real estate. Yep, I know that. Yeah. Alex says, if you are a good YouTuber, it's possible to open some streets to get rich. Absolutely. If you are good, okay, you can have followers, you can become an influencer, and you can start your own YouTube tutorials, like Alex says, and those could be very lucrative. I don't know if you use this word in Italian, but money generating, lucrative. Okay. Yep. Very nice. And Valentina is just like Tatiana. She says, I would rather get rich earning my money steadily. Yep. So you can value your effort and your money. Exactly. And Elvira says, my dream is to travel all over the world. Yes. There are so many people who love traveling. I have noticed that there are so many people, ever since I started teaching, I have always heard from every student that their dream is to travel. Yeah. And Alex, thank you, Alex, says similar to lucrare. Okay, nice. Great. All right, so nice. The question number 4, okay. Would you like to have an unlimited amount of wealth? If so, what would you do with it? Yeah, Elvira has answered that. She says, and I would start a foundation against using drugs and psychological problems of adolescents. Is that a problem that we are facing? I mean, is that a major problem this country is facing at the moment, Elvira, do you think? Just for information, nothing. I have a small daughter, so I'm always a little bit worried. Okay, so Maria says, if I would have unlimited amount of wealth, I would buy a big house where my whole family could live. Okay, Maria, very nice. And Elvira says, yes. Oh, that's sad. Very nice. Yes, unlimited amount of wealth. You could do anything, right? You could start foundations like Elvira and buy a big house. You can buy a mansion. Okay, so mansion. I'm not sure if you use this word in Italian. Mansion is a big house, more luxurious. Okay, we're looking at luxury here. We're talking about many rooms and possibly super luxurious. Okay, mansion. All right, and okay, great. So nice, very nice, guys. Thank you, Alex. And Alex says, I'll stop working. I'll stop to work and try to do something for other people and travel a lot. At the end of the day, everybody talking about traveling, stopping work, and do something to help other people, which is really nice. It's a noble thought from all of you guys. Noble thought. Very nice. Great. This is important. This is nice. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to talk about these phrases, which are so nice and important. Okay. First of all, let me just quickly read it. Which of these expressions have you heard before? What do you think they mean? I can't afford it. Okay, that's an easy one. It cost me an arm and a leg. My boss is really tight when it comes to money. Money doesn't grow on trees. My uncle is loaded. He makes a killing. Okay, so money isn't free is on the other side. I don't have enough money. He earns a lot of money. It was really expensive. He has a lot of money. He doesn't like to spend money. Okay, so guys, try to match these opposites, all right? While you're doing that, I will quickly read Valentina's comment, which says, yes, I would have unlimited amount of money for opening a school for traveling abroad at long distance from Italy for attending different artistic activities and many things. Yes, very nice. Lots of things that involve people, education, art. Okay. All right. So guys, I can't afford it. What is the opposite of I can't afford it? One, to be. I can't afford it means I don't have enough money. Very good. Okay, great. I'm going to give you all the answers to save time. Okay. My boss is really tight when it comes to money means he doesn't like to spend money. Okay. So we are going to go through all of them because I want you to know. Okay, I want you to know. I can't afford it is when you don't have enough money. All right. It cost me an arm and a leg means he doesn't like, no, arms and a leg, it means it's really expensive. For example, you can say, I bought a house and really it cost me an arm and a leg, like literally took a part of my body with it. Okay. My boss is really tight when it comes to money, means that he doesn't like to spend money. In English, we also use the word tight-fisted. Okay, tight-fisted. I'm going to write that down. Do you know what is a fist? Okay. So I am going to try to put on my camera to show you what a fist means. Okay. Yes, Tatiana, very good. Okay, so wait, I'm going to try and put on my camera to show you the meaning of fist. Okay, here. This is a fist, okay? And in English, when we say tight, okay, tight-fisted means you're really, 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 really stingy, okay? You don't want to say that Tirkio word, yeah? That is tight-fisted, okay, in English. All right, so I'm going to put off my camera for connection issues. And I like what Tatiana's written. Tatiana, you're very nice. There is an expression to live beyond your means. When you spend more money than you can afford, you're basically spending, you're going into credit, right? This is what it means. And Alex, thank you for helping me. Fist is pugno. Okay, great. So that, okay, great. And money doesn't grow on trees. This is something that my mother always told me while growing up. And she told me that money doesn't grow on trees. So please spend wisely. Okay, this is what it means. Because money, you don't get money. You can't just pick money off the trees. My uncle is loaded. It just means that he has a lot of money. You know, he's loaded like a gun, you know, full of money. Okay, this is what it means. And he makes a killing. Okay, so this guy, he's in this business, okay, in the drug business, and he makes a killing, for example. Okay, it just means that he earns a lot of money. Okay, so good. If you want, you can take a picture of this slide. It's quite important. We use these terms a lot. Okay, great. All right. And do you know other expressions? Okay. Regarding money. All right. So another thing, guys, let's talk about you. Okay. Are you a frugal saver or a frivolous spender? Can you tell us if you fall into any of these categories? Okay. Okay, and Alex says, we also say passo più lungo della gamba. In English, I think step longer than your leg. It's to live beyond your means, the one that Tatiana explained to us. Okay, great. Passa più lunga della gamba. Okay, nice. Okay, good. I'm learning some Italian here. That's good. So guys, tell me, are you a frugal saver or a frivolous spender? Very nice, Tatiana. Tatiana also gives us another term to say, which says to live hand to mouth, to have not enough money to live. Okay, live hand to mouth. Very nice. Okay, what I think living hand to mouth is basically just having just enough to survive. Okay, so as soon as you get your salary, it's already, you know, it's already absorbed, already spent. Okay. And Elvira says, I'm a frugal saver in one period, in another a frivolous spender. Oh yes, just like me, Elvira. Yeah, depends. And Maria says, I'm in the middle. That's good, Maria. So you're very balanced. Yeah, I am more like Elvira. I am a frugal saver sometimes, and other times I'm a frivolous spender. I'm moody. Yeah, and of course, it also depends on, just like Elvira says, it depends if I have money or not. Okay, so it depends on my budget at the moment. Okay, so yeah, absolutely. Very good, guys. Yeah. My husband thinks that I'm a frugal saver, but I don't think so. I think I spend a lot. Renzo says, it depends. Normally, I'm a frugal saver, but sometimes I'm a frivolous spender. For example, if I give a gift to my grandchildren. Oh, that's nice. You like to spoil your grandchildren. In English, when we say to spoil my child, or to spoil my children, I want to spoil my friend, is to give some expense, to lavish gifts or time to your grandchildren or child. Okay, so yeah, and sometimes the children get very spoiled too by their grandparents, like Renzo spoiling his grandchildren. Yeah, giving them lots of treats, maybe chocolates and toys, clothes, etc. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. What about the rest of you guys? Okay. Oh, Alex, I missed your comment. Every person thinks there are some things useful and some things useless, but it depends on people. Yes. So I would also say different, because for some people, some things are important, while the other person doesn't think that is as important. Okay. So we also say different strokes for different folks. Uh-huh. Okay. So everybody has their own opinion. Everyone has their own perspective. Everyone has their own individuality. So different strokes for different folks. And Alex says, one time I went on holiday with my friend to Barcelona, and I wanted to see everything, but my friend not. Well, because your friend is a frugal saver, but he went all the way to Barcelona and he didn't want to see anything. Okay, I understand. Okay, you're answering the other question. Okay, you're planning a holiday with your best friend who is the complete opposite spending habits as you. So okay, I see the difference here. Okay, but I am not going to continue with that because of the lack of time. We are almost reaching the end. Okay, so guys, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate. Please write to us. Okay. Valentina says, I prefer to be a frivolous spender. Okay. I prefer to be a frivolous spender. I usually save money when I plan something important to do. Okay. So you have your priorities. Okay. So I am going to write an address, an email address down for you. And I would like to encourage you guys to write into this email, okay, telling us your level. Okay, so 8 to 10 would be your level and which level you are on. And so we can send you assignments home, you know, essays, so you can write it and you can send it back to us and we'll correct it and send it back to you, which is really great. I'm seeing a lot of improvement in the writing skills of most of our students. And I would love you to write into us, okay? Great. Tatiana says, a fool and his money are soon parted. One of the teachers said this expression the last time. Yeah, Tatiana, you know what? I think it was me because I remember you in the same lesson. And you're using all the expressions that I mentioned. So it's really, I'm so happy that you remember these, that I'm so proud of you, Tatiana. Good job. Alex, when I go to some destination, I like to see and to visit everything, and I spend my money for these things without saving money. Absolutely. Good job. All right, guys, unfortunately, we are at the end of this session. And thank you for being so active and making this class so enjoyable. I really hope to see you all again very, very soon. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Stay safe and thank you again. Bye-bye.